You saw a bit of what was happening there at the Boston ballpark. Back here at home, Giants fans had to practice a little patience on their way into AT&T Park this weekend because security remains heightened in response to the Boston Marathon bombings. ABC 7 News reporter Sergio Quintana talks with one fan whose relative took a photo that helped police track down the bombing suspects.
On this weekend of heightened security at the ball game, Heather Green has a special reason to be happy the whole ordeal in Boston is over. She has family there.
Sending love from Giant Stadium to Boston right now.
She also has a brother-in-law who ran in the Boston Marathon and shot this picture just after the second bomb exploded Monday. He called his brother here in the Bay Area Thursday after Boston authorities released grainy images of the two suspects.
He said, will you help me blow it up? And they contacted the FBI, and the FBI said, it's in the New York Times today, the FBI said it was the best picture they got of the suspect.
This turned out to be the first clear picture of suspect number 2, Johar Tsarnaev. Her brother-in-law, David Green, then posted that picture on Facebook, where more than 12,000 people shared it.
My God, you know, I actually think I hit the lottery that I took that one picture that could have been helpful. So it's about the greatest, win I could have ever had right there to have helped.
The picture is an example of how big a role social media played in this event. Authorities were flooded with tips about the two suspects when images were shared, and when the two brothers went on their rampage trying to escape, lots of people followed the story on Twitter.
For those of us who've been on social media for several years now, there just isn't any question that any news organization comes anywhere close to Twitter.
Jeff Howe is a professor of digital journalism at Northeastern University in Boston. He says Twitter followers also posed a problem for law enforcement.
You know, when they were actually conducting the search in Watertown, which, again, is just a few blocks away from me, the concern was that people on Twitter were going to give away the coordinates of the police.
Professor Howe says news on social media is still a work in progress, but there's clearly a large audience. It was interesting watching people waiting in line on Friday to get into AT&T Park. A lot of them were following the arrests of suspect number 2 as they were happening in Boston on their smartphones. In San Francisco, I'm Sergio Quintana, ABC 7 News.